Jean-Jacques Rousseau was a revolutionary thinker. He lived in the 18th century. His ideas about freedom and government still resonate today. Rousseau believed in the natural goodness of humans. He argued that society corrupts this goodness. His most famous work explores how to reconcile individual freedom with the need for government. Rousseau's central argument is powerful. Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains. This statement highlights the paradox of human existence. We are born with an inherent right to freedom, yet we find ourselves restricted by the rules and structures of society. Rousseau dedicated his life to understanding this tension. He wanted to find a way for freedom and governance to coexist. Rousseau's ideas were radical for his time. He challenged the authority of kings and aristocrats. He believed that power should reside with the people. This belief formed the foundation of his concept of popular sovereignty. Rousseau's work inspired revolutionary movements. His ideas continue to shape debates about democracy and individual rights today. His work remains essential for anyone who wants to understand the complexities of political philosophy. Rousseau presents a solution to the problem of reconciling freedom and governance. He proposes a social contract. This contract is an agreement between individuals. They agree to give up some individual freedoms. In return, they gain the protection and benefits of living in a society. This exchange is not a sign of weakness. It is a step towards true freedom. Rousseau's social contract differs from that of Thomas Hobbes. Hobbes believed that humans are inherently selfish. He saw the social contract as necessary to prevent chaos and violence. Rousseau, however, believed in the inherent goodness of humanity. He saw the social contract as a way to enhance freedom. It does this by creating a just and equitable society. Under the social contract, individuals submit to the general will. This concept is crucial to Rousseau's philosophy. The general will represents the collective good of society. It is not simply the sum of individual desires. Rather, it is the shared interest of all citizens. By following the general will, individuals achieve true freedom. They are participating in a system that benefits everyone. The general will is a complex and often misunderstood concept. It is not about suppressing individual voices. Instead, it's about finding common ground. It's about creating laws and policies that benefit the entire community. Rousseau believed that the general will could only be determined through direct democracy. Citizens must have a direct say in the laws that govern them. Rousseau's emphasis on the general will has significant implications for governance. It suggests that leaders should not be driven by personal gain or special interests. Instead, they should always prioritize the well-being of the entire community. This focus on the common good is a cornerstone of democratic thought. It continues to inspire movements for social justice and equality. Rousseau was deeply concerned about inequality. He believed that the unequal distribution of property was a source of social ills. He argued that private property creates competition, greed, and conflict. These factors undermine social harmony. While Rousseau did not advocate for the abolition of private property, he believed in limits. The accumulation of vast wealth by a few individuals was detrimental to society as a whole. Rousseau's ideas about inequality remain strikingly relevant today. We live in a world where the gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen. His work reminds us that economic justice is essential for a truly free and democratic society. We must strive to create a system where everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive.